Hello everyone, Josh First back again, bringing you guys some more OverHit content. Today we're going to be discussing something that may be a bit of a concern. We're going to try and wrap this up as quick as possible so it ain't a very long video, but basically we're talking about packs. So let's go down here to the combined shop. Let's go to package shop. Now, on top of the fact that the game always wants to throw packs at you when you load up the game for the first time of that, within like I think a 24-hour period or whatever, unless you click don't show again or whatever, you keep getting spammed the packs. And if every time they release a new packs, they give you that little notification to go check it out, and it's quite annoying. It's like, I don't want to see these packs. If I'm buying these packs, I'll look in the pack shop and I'll see what you have. But they're really trying to throw those packs at you, and I really do not like that. Now, none of the packs, even the new $2 million download pack, which we're going to get to in a little bit, they don't really affect you as a free-to-play still, not yet. Asterisk next to not yet, because that could change. Hopefully it doesn't. Now, Nexon is starting to dip into their old ways. Durango, Darkness Rises, some of those recent games that they've released in the last couple of years have been doing very, very good, and I commended Nexon for, maybe slowly changing the curve of the way they've done business in the past that's given them such bad reputation. Now, they're a very successful company. They are a billionaire company. They know how to make money. But there are ways to make money and also keep the players, both free-to-play and whales, happy. And right now I feel like they're leaning more towards, I don't care about free-to-plays at all. Let's cater to the whales, and let's really cater to them hard. Possibly even catering to megalodons, which is even more severe than a whale. Okay? Because right now we're approaching the third week of the game. I think we're at like login 20 after today's reset, maybe 21, somewhere around there. We're around the 3-week mark. And we already have, I think, 30 packs in the game. 30. You heard that correctly. That is something to be a little bit worried about. Because it's not the fact that the packs are there. You don't need to spend money. What I'm worried about is if Nexon is focusing more on packs than they are delivering more content, rebalancing of the game, and better and more improved events. Now, this game has been out for almost 2 years if you go by the Korean version, which is almost completely different from this version, so I can't really compare. But the Japanese version, which is very relatable, has been out for a year. They hit their 1-year anniversary very recently, and I feel like maybe some of that content, they could kind of take some of it and bring it into the game, because they kind of released the game very empty. After you've spent about 2 or 3 weeks and you beat hard mode of story, you really don't have much of anything left to do. You don't even technically need to do raids unless you can get the raid 9 or higher, which has been confirmed to drop 5-star elemental gear. We're not sure about 8 or 7 yet, but we do know that 9 and higher does drop 5-star elemental gear. So unless you can get to that point and raid, most of that 4-star gear you can even get from just normal hard mode story. So it's not like raid is even that big of a thing that you must do to even progress gear-wise in the game. And you're kind of going to be wasting all your beginner gems and all that other stuff when you've cleared all the content. So it's going to be harder to do multis. You're going to have to start saving up. And if you're not getting dupes, you're also not going to be progressing that fast either. So pretty much you're going to be doing your dailies and just blowing the rest of your stamina on story. Not much else to do after that, because there's really a big lack of content, big lack of game modes in the game. There's no co-op. There's nothing to do with guilds. Guilds outside of guild skills are completely useless at the moment. There's no guild faction. We don't have the Tower of Power, the Tower of Might, whatever they may call it when they bring it here. We need some of those things, at least one of those things, to drop at some point soon, because a lot of players are getting bored. And it's very unfortunate. Even games like Epic 7, which are very pay to win at this point, especially with the whole Moonlights and all that shit that they've been doing, they at least came out of the gate with more game modes available, even though their game was only out for about 3 months prior to global release in Korea. While in OverHit, the game's been out for at least a year in Japan and 2 years in Korea, and we don't have a lot of different game modes. We just have your bare minimum, and I feel like that very stripped down lack of content is really starting to push players away already. Even though they claim to have 2 million downloads, I don't know where they got 2 million downloads from. I checked the app stores. I'm not seeing 2 million. I don't know if they just pulled that out of their ass or if they released this pack too early on accident. I don't know, unless they're pulling those numbers from China. But the moral of the story is we have way too many packs. I feel like I just walked into a freaking liquor store and I'm seeing all these packs on the shelves. Or I walked into a TCG shop, or I went on the eBay and I'm seeing these packs everywhere. But I'm in a gacha. I am in OverHit and I'm seeing all these packs and I'm starting to think, is OverHit becoming overpriced? Because some of these packs are abysmal, very overpriced, very undervalued, and just utter trash. Like the new 2 million download pack. It's shit. And we're going to talk about why it's shit, because I'm going to directly compare the 2 million download pack to the 1 million download pack. The 1 million download pack is 300 gems, an SSR decent, I think that's a Descent Hero draw ticket, and 100,000 ARN, which is gold, for $30. You can buy it 3 times. Now, the heroes available are Sophia, Ashe, Malapian, Area, and Ren. Ren, Sophia, and Ashe are all very good units, and Ashe and Sophia are some top tier units in the game. Very good units in the game, and you get both of them at +1 when you start the game, basically. So you're going to easily be able to get them to a +2, +3, +4, whatever. You can even get both of them to a +2 or +3 if you buy the pack 3 times. Very, very great pack. Very good value. You also get a multi, up to 3 multis out of it if you buy the pack 3 times. And that's $90 if you buy it 3 times. $90. You get 3 quality SSRs, 900 gems, and 300,000 gold. You go to the 2 million download pack. What is this fucking trash? You get 1,000 gems for $100. That's comparable to getting 300 for 30. So that right there is even. That's fine. But then we get into the 100,000 gold. You get 100,000 gold for $100. Or you can get 300,000 for $90. The fuck? And you would think, logically, the higher the download mark means the better the game is becoming, the more fans and players are coming in, the more potential buyers. So why would you make the pack more fucked up than the one before it? You would think that if we hit 5 million downloads, the pack would be even better than the 2 and the 1 million, because we're hitting better, we're hitting higher numbers, we're hitting higher achievements, we're reaching goals, we're reaching new heights, we're breaking the limit. You know, this is OverHit. We are overachieving here. And Nexon's underachieving. They're undervaluing the player. And we get an SSR popular hero draw ticket. One. And it's ridiculous. Draw ticket, obtain one of the selected heroes 9 from a draw. So you basically get the draw, and then you get to pick one of those 9, I believe, that you draw from, and then you can buy that 3 times. The heroes that you can get are Luna, Beatrice, Ophelia, Angelo, Helena, Esta, Blossom, Hien, Leica, Jasper, Drazel, Elfie, Shumei, Damien, Teze, Colette, Alex, and Sophia. Only a handful of those are even worth a damn right now, that I would even tell a player to invest into. A lot of players out there that re-rolled for Teze. Obviously, Teze is a good option. Angelo, very strong AoE unit. Good option. Damien, best tank in the game until you get the late game with Ophelia. Those 2 are amazing units. Okay? Drazel has his moments in all 3 game modes. If you build a team around him, you can be very tanky. Very good. Very good unit. Luna paired with Sophia, very good link skill. Outside of that, Luna's kind of very disappointing. And then you have, because they changed her from her, I believe her Korean side of things where she was really good, they kind of changed her whole skill set for global, and she's not as good as she once was, I should say. We have Jasper. Jasper's going to PvP. That's about it. But you want to know why a lot of these units are on this list? Because they went by the in-app rating system, which you should never, ever, and I mean ever, go by, because it is hot garbage. No offense to you players out there, you have a right to your own opinion, but let's be honest, a lot of these ratings, people are giving high ratings to characters because they look cool, because they have big boobs or some other bullshit reason, they're waifu material. It's dumb. And now they're using those ratings that they know are bullshit against us by using those ratings to justify putting certain characters into these fucking packs. So this is not going in a good direction right now. Remaining purchases, 3 out of 3. You can buy this fucking pack for $300, 300 times. You can get 3,000 gems and 3 SSR tickets, but there's 18 choices here. You get to draw 1 from 9. That's a hell of a lot worse than the 1 million pack where you have at least 2 or 3 solid options out of 5, and you can get 3 of them for the price of 1 of that. And they even put Sophia in this pack. The fuck? If you want Sophia, you go to this pack. Not this shit. It's stupid. The value of this pack is utter trash. And for $100, you still can't get a Select SSR? I would hate to see what a Select SSR pack would cost. $250? Would they make it a step-up system where you gotta buy like a $100 pack 5 times? Like, wow. And again, these packs aren't really affecting the player base free-to-plays at all, because you can still take these whales in for your PvE, for your raids. They can help you out. That's all good. Obviously, PvP is going to be for whales anyway, so that's kind of just a non-issue. However, with these packs coming out so fast, so rapidly, they're really showcasing that their emphasis right now is on milking and making a lot of money, trying to hit those top 10 spots and top grossing on Google Play and probably even iOS. And there's better ways to do it. I wish these games would follow more of a Fortnite or Apex Legends type of money style, or I'm sorry, revenue stream, where you literally just, you sell us cosmetics that don't really affect stats or any way, and let the whales buy into all that. Let the whales have all these cool looking designs and gold wings and glowing aura effects around their characters. That's cool. It looks amazing, and people will spend a lot of money to get them, but it will not directly impact the game or the player base in a negative way, but it'll still make you a lot of money. So that's just a good example of how you can make a game good and successful for everyone. That payment module has been proven to work to a high success, and I would love if for some of these gacha games and these companies start to, bring some of that modern day, monetary styles into the fold here. Because we're not getting it in the gacha side of things. And it's unfortunate, because then that's how most of these games go down a dark path and eventually die. And they say we're at 2 million downloads. If we have truly hit 2 million downloads, that's amazing. 3 weeks and we hit 2 million downloads, that is amazing. The player base has come out and shown love to you, Nexon, even with all your bad reputations. And this is how you're going to repay the player base. We need content. We don't need so many damn packs. If you're going to release packs, at least make them good. For the people who do spend money, I mean, even if you're a whale and you don't care, you're going to spend anyway, it still would be fair if you're treating your whales good. If you're going to treat anybody good, you might as well treat the people spending money at least. And I just don't even see you're doing that here, unfortunately. So, I don't know. I'm a little bit worried. Again, these packs as of right now aren't really affecting the gameplay. It's not really affecting the free-to-play-ness to the game. It's still very generous. It's still very free-to-play. Still, you're going to go through and do your dailies, so on and so forth. All that is well and good. But if these packs are holding back other content that I feel like we really need, because the player base is going to start getting extremely bored, then it's going to become a problem. So I don't know. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section below. Nexon has a bad reputation. I feel like they were redeeming themselves slightly with a few of their recent games over the past few years, but I don't know. It feels like they're already going right back into their old ways already on week 3 of OverHit's global release. And that is very unfortunate. It kind of makes me feel a little bit skeptical of what's going to happen with Alice next month, which is going to be another game flying under the Nexon banner. So very worried here. Because I really do enjoy making OverHit content for you guys. I don't want it to go down this path. I don't want it to do what Epic 7 did. Please. So, I don't know. We'll see. Definitely feel free to share this video if you like it. If you feel that some of my points may help other players. Maybe they have similar questions or something. Maybe I've answered them in the game. What do I think about this? Maybe other YouTubers will chime in on this as well. I don't know. We'll see. But hopefully things definitely don't go that route, because we really don't need another gacha to do that, especially already. Just I don't know, man. I love OverHit, and I don't want to see it go down that path. But we'll see what happens. But anyways, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Please subscribe if you're new. As always, join us in the Discord below in the description. Like the video if you did. Comment below what you guys think about all this. Is there too many packs Do you think this is like really leading into a dark path? Do you think this is just something to not worry about? I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to try to reply to as many people as I can. Until then, I'll catch you guys all later. As always, peace.